Welcome everybody to a look at the second film in the Tales of the Wild West Collection 1 box set from Imprint, and it is 1957's The Tin Star. So not the most, impressive poster regardless, but it is nonetheless directed by Anthony Mann, who's done several westerns in the past. So 9 films in total from him, as he's also worked in the film noir genre. But my absolute favourites from him would be 2 westerns in the form of Man of the West and The Man from Laramie. So yeah, this is again a western, clocking in at 93 minutes long. Stars the likes of Henry Fonda, who was also great in the likes of Failsafe, Once Upon a Time in the West, 12 Angry Men, and You Only Live Once. You've also got Anthony Perkins, who was in all 4 of the Psycho films, as well as On the Beach and Murder on the Orient Express, the original from 1974. You've also got Betsy Palmer, yes, that one, who was also Jason's mother in Friday the 13th. But she had a long career before that, as she was also great in the likes of The Long Grey Line and Queen Bee. You've also got Michael Ray, who was also in The Space Children and Lawrence of Arabia as a child actor. And finally got Neville Brand, typical kind of hard man actor who I've seen in 14 other films. He was excellent in the likes of The Ninth Configuration, Birdman of Alcatraz, The Mob, and Kansas City Confidential. So an experienced bounty hunter helps a young sheriff learn the meaning of his badge. So this is quite frankly one of those westerns that isn't interested in diving headfirst into the typical tropes of the genre, while certainly not relying on action to keep it an engaging and satisfying effort. The cast is great. It is thematic depth to it that is usually absent in other films in the same genre, such as racism, learning to stand up for yourself, becoming confident in your role and such. So, yeah, I really, really liked all of those kind of themes it had going for it. The pacing is on point. The cinematography is excellent. The character interactions are well written. The score is good. The action that is present and is handled really well. There is some decent tension, and the period production is also convincing. I also couldn't help but feel that there were some aspects of this that felt like an extremely early example of the buddy cop genre, given that our two leads don't particularly get along, learn from one another, and ultimately come to respect each other by film's end. So, yeah, this is an excellent effort, to be honest. Much better than Three Violent People, which, like I said in that one, was fairly good, but didn't really feel like it was trying to be much different, whereas this really does and succeeds in fine style. Gets a 4.5 out of 5. So, yeah, absolutely sensational effort, quite frankly. Really, really enjoyed it. It's also in VistaVision in terms of the format, like the Free Violent People was, but this is in black and white, but I don't think that harms it whatsoever, quite frankly. Um, there is the disc itself. And yeah, we also have a 1080p high definition presentation of this film with 2 audio options this time around. Not only do we have the LPCM 2.0 stereo audio that we've had before in previous releases, but we also have a DTS HD 5.1 surround audio option, and that is really good, to be honest, as it really helps the gun noises in this pop quite loudly and nicely as well. So yeah, really, really enjoyable. Like I said, it is in black and white and 1080p. You also have optional English subtitles for the English language soundtrack. And in terms of extras, you've got audio commentary by filmmaker Daniel Kramer from 2026. Then you got Man of the West, the final films of Anthony Mann, interview with author, film historian C. Courtney Joyner from 2026. And then you got Written in the West, Remembering Anthony Mann, interview with script supervisor Michael Priest, and that is also from 2026. So, yeah, nice to see more extras with this release than there was with Three Violent People, which only had an audio commentary, which this also has, but then also 2 good-looking interviews as well. So, yeah, with people that are more in the know than even I am, for sure. So, yeah, excellent effort and yeah, a real surprise, quite frankly, because I was expecting this to be around the same kind of quality as Three Violent People, but this is really up this box set in my estimations overall. So yeah, great film, well worth seeing if you haven't already. But if you have seen the Tin Star before, I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. But nonetheless, thank you for watching, and I'll see you with the next one. Bye.